personal branding and self-promotion. I really feel like I'm not an expert in this, and I think there are people who you could probably learn a lot more from than me, but I think I can at least try to frame it from my perspective in this industry and tell you maybe what I've learned or some tips that probably have helped me. So when it comes to branding, I never really understood this word until I had to develop a brand for the Long Game project. And I think the best advice or the best mental model that I ever got taught about it was that branding is a promise. The stronger the brand, the more likely that you know that promise is going to be fulfilled. That's just Disney. If you know a new Disney movie is coming out, you know that it's going to probably be pretty good. You'll know the vibe of it and you'll know what to expect. That's the promise. That is the brand that Disney is going to give you. Same thing with Coca-Cola. Very strong brand. If you open a can, you know what you're going to get. Now, if you think about this in terms of your own personal brand, people have to know what they're going to get from you. They have to have some kind of promise. And it doesn't mean you actually physically have to write down a promise. It's just that your repeated delivering of something over time gives your brand the kind of trust that something is going to happen in a specific way. That's what branding is. So you can twist that to be quirky, or you can twist that to be fun or funny or serious or written or great story. Anything that you can think of that is the brand of your service. That is the way you've got to think about branding. To think about who are you going to be, and when people think about you and your service, what is the promise they're going to know that get delivered to them. Self-promotion, on the other hand, I find very tricky, and some people do it very well, some people do it very badly. In my approach to this, it's a bit of an icky topic. The only thing that I feel comfortable doing for me is to try and be as genuine as possible, as honest as possible, as friendly as possible. And that at least makes me feel that if I'm doing those things and I'm aligning myself to my own values in what I do, and then talking about what I'm interested in, then at least I'm going to give off that aura of being genuine and honest and friendly. I think that self-promotion can get weird when people try too hard. My advice here would be to just be your genuine, honest self, and that'll be the way in which you can continually be that person or that persona and deliver it with sustainability. I think if you're not honest or not genuine, you will inevitably burn out, or you'll forget how to do it because you were making it up. And also I think just people relate to people a lot more when they are genuine and honest. They don't get a bad smell from you, and they will hang around. So when it comes to self-promotion, just be okay being yourself, and other people will accept that. And as long as you're friendly and honest and genuine, that's all my advice in this column, especially when it comes to something like being a professional GM, which is a bit of a weird job and it's a bit of a niche thing. And if you're got this far into the course, you're probably a little bit like me, that you're a tabletop gamer maybe, or you're someone who's interested in using tabletop games for work, and a lot of the time you don't really want to show that side of yourself at work, or maybe you're a little bit nervous to hide that side of you. I think that it's just a great idea to just lean into it, and people are going to respect it, and people are going to be interested in it because it is a weird and interesting thing. And I think that embracing that is what you've got to do. Thanks for watching. These lessons will be dropping weekly on YouTube, but if you want to get them all right now, you can take the foundation course for free on our website, where you will also get the lesson notes, summaries, assignments, checklists that guide you through all the learning objectives we've covered. At the end of that course, you'll also get a certificate of completion and an invite to our directory and community, where you can meet some other game masters and use the Long Game Project as a platform to showcase your work. If you want to take your game mastery further, completion of this course is a prerequisite to unlock the advanced professional course, along with the Game Master track, where we dive deeper into the content and further along the skill tree. You can also check out some of our other free tools in the description below, including our tabletop exercise starter kit, our scenario generator, the trove of existing scenarios, our SOP checklist library, Oh, and our new RPG character sheet, CV, and LinkedIn template, which is really cool. I did mine this morning, and now all my network knows that my dump stat is probably Dex, and I'm definitely neutral good. Roll on.